with the brand trying to harass the Tahm Kench as much as possible.
Yeah,
so
now
might be that slight lower priority.
It's going to be sitting in the brush here. Huni, he's going to go ahead.
Doing his best Faker impression.
Yeah, just going to start shoving him right out of this lane. Just twin fangs out the wazoo, chunking him down to about half HP. Takes a little bit from the minions, but still wins out.
Maple knows that feel. If you don't draw a lot of creep aggro, you heavily win trades. End result is the trades surprisingly even, but when he was tanking some minion aggro. Now he's level 2 though, so I don't know how this goes.
He's got the poison to go along with it. So he can really just fire away. You can see just how far back ADD has to play. Beyond is on this top side.
Doran's Shield has been introduced since that Maple game as well in its new form, so you do have access to a lot more regions. 7-Eleven doesn't have the changes. There is that early gank top lane.
Yeah, immediate flash away there from Huni. Doesn't have a ward, but keeps himself safe, but now going to be without that summoner spell, so could be in a bit of a rough spot. Beyond, looking for Peanut, finds him. There's the W there. Flag and drag comes through. Huni still far forward. Can't get out of this one by the look of it. Slow up will come through from the roll of the barrel, but he still goes down. First blood over to Beyond.
Let's go talk to Faker.
Tell him, yeah.
Let's come play a solo queue game against you. He'll play Riven.
Please no. Usually whenever I play against Riven in solo queue, it feels like it might as well be Faker. That's going to be Cataclysm coming down in onto Huni. He's already quite low. Takes quite a bit. Body slam forward with the flash. Peanut tries to find the kill, can't get it. And Beyond scoops up Huni yet again.
And because Beyond has been able to get those ganks off and manage it and complement it with farm, he was level 6, had the advantage, smiling on the Varus as well.
Uh-oh, here we go, another repeat gank coming through. Flashes there from Huni, throws out the petrifying gaze, not gonna get the lockup.
Nice.
Flag and drag comes through, and Beyond just finds a third kill.
And ADD clean on the Jarvan after 2 losses last time.
Missile Voyage now coming through. Peanut down to the bottom lane. TP coming out here from ADD, trying to join in the fray. Lockups coming down. Built over Peacemaker, ripping through Peanut's HP bar. The Devour is there from Wolf to try to keep him alive.
Dies in the belly!
But he's just going to die inside Tahm Kench. Faker just now arriving. Can they turn it around is going to be the question. As ADD does get slowed up. Trying to find a pick, but they just can't
was actually picked into is losing. The Cassiopeia into Jarvan is losing. So to get Jarvan winning and also picked up the Rift Herald is an insane advantage for MVP that was not reflected in the pick and ban, and it goes against SKT's philosophy.
Yeah,
they even have to respect just Ian.
Yeah, they're just getting forced back. Ian walks forward, throws down the ball. They're going to come back in.
It's not over yet.
This. It's a little bit of HP back, but now Max starting to yeah. Not going for the sword flash, but that's going to be Shockwave in onto Faker. Pulls him out, but the culling comes down, and can they finally do it? Yes, they do. SKT puts a kill on the board.
Important for SKT. Bit of a steady, great start to the game. As well, everyone's mid lane.
Yeah, trying to get the pinch in here onto Faker. Uses the dash, so now he's in a rough spot. Has to flash over the wall. Flag and drag won't connect. Throws out the culling. Dashes right back away from the Shockwave. Nicely done by him.
Faker was so good as well. Even
kind of reminds me of Summer Split.
Speaking of
KT roll service. Shockwave thrown down here by Ian as he tries to get out, but the cask perfectly knocks him back in. Devours there from Wolf as he spits him out, and Faker scoops up his second kill.
And you have to ask, what are MVP doing in the interim? The top lane hasn't been pushed out yet. Drake was spawning, so an objective was being contested in the future in this area of the map. 3 members are kind of chilling mid lane, swapping stories about how great the early game went against SKT, and not actually achieving anything. The rush of blood from contesting for Barons they often opt into. Those 50-50s.
Oh, Cataclysm comes down, finds 3 members. Wolf gets a Devour in on a bank, keeping him safe, and Faker still hasn't taken much. In fact, it's just up trading the damage onto ADD. He flashes away. Damage coming out from Peanut. Piercing arrow comes through. He goes low, takes the blast cone over the wall to safety. So he will get out with his life, but Abyssal Voyage actually coming in on the backside. Flashboard gets the tongue lash as they will take him down. Flag and drag away. Blast cone's not there, should just be one more smack. Slows him up yet again with the tongue, goes back forward, but just hands the kill over to Faker.
Well, the game kind of seemed to enter a lull, and SKT got some free objectives. Like, it wasn't like MVP overforced in this game, as Faker doesn't give any cares about MVP.
Nope, he's just going to toss out the calling. Gets a little bit of damage. Chain of Corruption.
The enemy side, the jungle game being almost exclusively played around the control wards, which are still there. And now SKT looking to duo Baron.
Yeah, I mean, ADD's down at the bottom.
They need to respond fast.
He does have a TP
really
that he can throw out.
They need to get there now.
He's down to about half HP. Nobody's in there. The ping's starting to come out. Yeah, the scrying
They've already lost it.
Comes through, but the Baron will just go over. Can they get some exit kills? Is going to be the question. ADD arrives, so down the Cataclysm, locks into it. Huni goes low right off the bat as the Shockwave connects. Devour comes through from Wolf. He tries to keep him alive. Flash away from the Cassiopeia into the dry brush. Gets body blocked from the ace in the hole. They trade one back, ADD goes down, they lose Wolf, 1 for 1, but Baron doesn't have the flash. It was pretty low, Ace in the hole comes down. That's still going to be okay. Max, Culling coming through, dangerously low, throws out the cast, knocks him into the wall, and it's actually going to be the proc off the jungle item that takes him down. Piercing arrow, not finding Beyond, and he jumps back with a collateral damage to keep himself alive. Barely so, and SKT might just have to get out of this base. We'll see how long they want to stick around for.
I don't think I've ever seen someone die to a Rinnick Echo proc, but it was actually what picked up the kill, like you say, onto Max, who didn't get burned because of the shield coming through from Orianna. SKT 3 in the mid lane, Cassiopeia waiting for the minion wave to come in bot lane, trying to break the base in as many ways as possible. For now, going to pull back from mid lane, so not trying to divide and conquer too much, as Faker didn't get the memo.
No,
And MVP actually have 8,000 in the inventory, so it's an even bigger lead.
Well,
Probably about 12 or 13.
Start up in onto the Baron. TP coming through here from Huni.
I've seen this movie before, Achilles.
Baron going low. Ken Peanut going still goes in the pit. Takes it right away, right out of the grasp of MVP. That might have just been their hopes being shut out for this game. Faker coming up with a triple kill. Looking for a bit more beyond. Goes over the back side of the wall, but the rest of the squad, it's just going to be Wolf and Peanut finishing off this Graves. They're looking for the win. 38.5 minutes, just about there on the clock. As they will push in the base, they will finish us off.
And we finally got the League of Legends random sampler, Achilles. Everything happened in this game. SKT fell behind. MVP played a super great early game, then kind of had the game go prototypically SKT. They got control. We even ended with a Baron steal. Of course we had to have a Baron steal. It's an MVP game. We got everything, so you have to smile. Everyone got a bit of what they're looking for in competitive League of Legends, and just like that script, we didn't need to read the last page, because SKT, they always win.
That they do. Rough start at the beginning of that one, especially for Huni in the top lane. And even Peanut not really able to find any ins to get something on the board for the squad. But they do come up with a victory in the end.
I wish I could understand. I wish I could be in coma